Whew, man, that
I don't know
sounds
about
great.
you, but God, I miss him. It's been a couple of weeks, maybe more, but I miss that motherfucker right
I
now.
know, man.
I love Seth. Hey, I'm Boston Mike. That's my counterpartner here, my heterosexual friend,
D-Way.
D-Way.
Me?
What's going on? We are living room referees where we talk anything and everything about wrestling.
The refs are here. Let's do
The
it.
refs are in the house. Let's go. I mean, how you been, bud? How's things been?
Oh, it's been good. It's been good. Raw was pretty good. Bash in Berlin was pretty good. We got SmackDown coming up. But life is good. Life is good.
I think SmackDown's going to disappoint us this week.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll have to see. We won't hold our britches too tight on that one.
I think with a Friday night football game, that's why.
Yeah, that's true.
I think
With the
this
start of
one.
the
I think
season.
second game of the season. I think this
Yeah.
one's going to be a SmackDown. Like, let's let the junior writers come in. Let's let the amateur ones
Yeah.
that work for NXT and da da da. Oh, like I said, I'm Boston Mike, and this is D Way, and we are going to talk wrestling. Start with love or hate of Bash of Berlin. D Way, love or hate?
I don't want to say hate. I'll say kind of love, I guess. It wasn't terrible. It was predictable, I guess. I mean, we knew it was going to be kind of predictable going into the show. Certain
I
champions
won
weren't
my
going to
match
lose.
card. Did
You
you?
did. No, you did. You predicted everything correctly. I did not. I did not predict it correctly, unfortunately.
Boston
But
Mike, he knows. He knows.
he does know. I mean, maybe you wrote the script for that show.
I'm right for Friday night though.
You're right. Friday night, you're the junior writer coming up from NXT.
You did it, yeah. I got on that and I was like, hey, let me do this writing for you. I'm gonna say loved it. I think because going into Bash of Berlin, I was like, I don't know. I think it's a smaller PLE and
Yeah,
it's not gonna be as big. But you know what? Open up with Cody and KO.
this is a good
That was
start.
kind of crazy.
The crowd
I
is
thought
pretty
it was
hyped
great.
too. A good
I
crowd.
don't, so yeah, I mean, I liked it. I loved it. I should say I loved it. From beginning to end, even the Jade and the Bianca match wasn't bad actually, but
No, it was a good match. I agree.
I like the chemistry they put with those two.
No, it's working. I agree. They got the
They
belts
got their
back.
counter moves. They're working their
They have
teamwork.
some good double team moves. I'm kind of
Yep,
surprised. You can tell they definitely been in the gym working. So,
I like it.
yeah,
Giving
it's
it all. I like it. Well, with that said, what was your favorite match, bro? What was your favorite match of the evening?
I'm probably going to go with the strap match. I think Punk and Drew. I think the strap match was good. There was a lot of brutal shots in there. There was a lot of beating with the strap. I don't know why the strap kept falling off. Like they needed to like glue that thing on there.
Yeah, no shit.
But like it was good. I like where he had a Punk on his shoulders and he was tapping the ring ropes as Drew was walking around. Thought that was pretty cool. It was a good ending. He got his bracelet back. I guess that was the goal, right?
Yeah, he got his bracelet back, and I agree. There's no interruptions. I mean, neither one are gonna. Nobody out there is gonna help either one of them.
Nah,
Really.
I don't think so either. Yeah.
I might have to go with you and agree that it was just so. But I see I'm mixed because I really think the Gunther and RKO match was pretty
It
lit.
was good.
You think so?
I liked it. We knew what was gonna happen. It's hard for me to stay invested into something like that if I know the outcome because there's no way in hell Gunther was losing that match.
No,
But
but there was moments where I was like, is he gonna win?
there was
2
moments
RKOs?
it made you second guess it. You're like, maybe.
I think those two definitely. That's gonna be my match. I'm gonna say Gunther and RKO because I really think they gave it all. They were giving it everything. They were going after weapons or anything that could advantage, and both guys were countering this, countering that. I think our RKO falling asleep. Can someone help me out though? Didn't it used to? I don't know when they changed it, but didn't it used to be 3 hand raised and then you drop, 3 hand raised and then you drop?
Yeah, that's what I thought back in the day. I don't know if
It was
they're trying to change things up with that because every other, well, I wouldn't say every other sport, but in UFC, you're just out, you're out. But yeah, you're right. They used to do the 1, 2, 3 thing, but I guess we don't do that anymore.
Maybe something happened. Well, I
Uh,
got my match. I think definitely the RKO and Randy
yeah,
Orton and Gunther match was my favorite, and your match was the
yeah, the
strap
strap
match.
match.
Of course, was you freakity. What about
Mhm.
what about this, my friend? I want to ask you this. You think the Bash of Berlin crowd popped?
I think they did. They weren't as hype as the France crowd, but I think they may be the second
I think
best
they were cheering.
international
Yeah,
crowd so
they were
far.
cheering. I mean,
Yeah,
a lot of things we didn't understand or heard, but in Europe they do like Cody Rhodes. I was like,
yeah, that's
why
always
don't we
cool,
do that? Because that's actually kind of fascinating, Cody. But you know what?
right?
Let's let Europe be Europe, and we'll be
No, I'm
United
gonna
States of
copy him.
America.
Next time I
You gotta
go, I'm gonna
copy.
start that chant. Yep.
You want to start that, Jim?
Yep.
Cody Rhodes. Yeah, I
they
think
were
they
doing
popped.
they were doing that with someone else too that had a similar like name structure. I can't remember who. It was toward the end of the show. That's irrelevant now, but they
I
were
think it
doing a
had mixed
similar
feelings
chant.
when it came to Gunther and RKO because Gunther's
Yeah,
he fought out of Berlin, and he's a kind of being from Argent no
Austria.
being from Austria, very close to Berlin, but I
Mm,
mean the city looked nice and people look nice and clean. I pay attention to everything in the background, right?
yeah.
We watch wrestling all the time together. Nobody was eating. Did you notice that? Like, there was no popcorn, there was no drinks.
Bro, I guess when you love wrestling that much, you ain't got time for snacks. They were just zoned in the whole time, man. They didn't have time for snacks or bathroom breaks. See, that's what it
You
was.
know,
They didn't want to eat snacks because
you
they don't
never
have to use the
see you
bathroom.
never see the first like 5 rows behind the rings leave. I never see
Uh,
like the green shirt guy, Trinidad guy.
mm-mm. Never leave. I wonder if he was having stuff brought to him. I wonder if that don't they ever do they have waiters those first
A
couple
lot
rows
of
or no?
actually a lot of no, because when I was second row, we didn't have no. You have the
Uh,
app you can order from now
mm-hmm.
when you're at stadiums. If you're at arenas and such like that, there's an app where you can actually order food. But
Yeah, I know the
how
one
lazy are
time
we
I
getting
got
as American?
the one time I got second row tickets for Raw a few years ago, there was a waiter that he would walk
Oh,
down the stairs. It wasn't just specifically for the area. It was like when you go to a football game, they just have guys walking around
yeah,
filling
yeah,
out
yeah, yeah,
concessions.
yeah.
It was the same thing, but they left by like the last hour, so couldn't get any
Or
more
drinking. I
drinks.
mean, were people
Yeah.
drinking?
Oh yeah, I was. I had about 12 beer cans around
Well,
my
yeah, you
seat.
were pretty. Sami Zayn, you were definitely channeling Sami
Old
Zayn.
Sammy.
I uh, I was a little toot toot, little lit lit,
Little toot toot. Yeah,
little
freebase
toot toot.
though.
Well, I think that's it for Bash of Berlin. Let's move it along. What do you say?
Move it. Yeah, move it along. Let's do it.
Here we go. Where are we? There we
We'll
go.
go
Let me
to the
move this.
Raw.
Yeah, buddy. We didn't get to watch it. We haven't watched it Raw together. But first thing Tuesday morning, I think I text you about 9:30. Like, what do you
Uh,
think of Raw? I'm gonna give
I
it
want
a
to.
thumbs and a half.
Okay, yeah, I think I said a thumb and a half too. I'm gonna give it a thumb and a quarter. After going back and revisiting it, I think it had some really strong parts that stood out, but I also thought it had some really parts that just I don't know. I could have found better things to do.
Well, I mean, look at the roster of Raw, and it, it, it's beastly, dude. It's beastly. And you got to have your premium open up. Then it slows down to like, yeah, we're just gonna fill in the gaps, and then bam, back to something pop. So with that said, going to Netflix in a few months, I think the 2 hours I'm excited for. But are you?
Yeah, I think 2 hours is gonna make it better.
Yeah,
I think
I
it's
can't wait. I'm excited.
we're
I'm
just gonna
excited.
cut out that hour of bullshit and just have 2 hours of action-packed stuff. We don't need to hear from this group. Like, there's just few people, like, I don't know, a lot of the women matches, nothing against them, but I have no interest in. They're just, the stories aren't carrying me. And I
I
think
mean, the
the,
only ones that we're doing right now is Liv and Rhea. I mean, the other
yeah,
ones are like relevant. There's
the only other
no
female I really like is Maxine Dupree with Alpha Academy.
you
I
and
think
Narc. My buddy Narc is obsessed with Maxine
I love Maxine.
Dupree.
You see when she hit that crossbody off the top rope in that triple threat match?
Yeah,
It was pretty good, man. I was pretty impressed. She's gotten better. But yeah, other than that, I don't know. Shayna Baszler and her crew,
I'm
whatever.
over them forehead ladies.
Yeah,
Let's.
I don't
Let's get
know,
into
but
it. Let's just really
yeah,
get
let's do it.
into Raw. Opens up with Rhea coming out.
Well, hey, let's even go before that. It
Oh,
opens
what's
up
before?
with their new announce team. Remember, they were standing in the
Oh, you're
ring
absolutely
talking.
right. Look at that. Look at that.
Hmm. What do you
Yeah,
think?
dude. I think another week or two before I can get a good solid opinion before I like the new announcing crew. Because I mean, my favorite of all time is Bobby the Brain Heenan and
Hmm.
Gorilla Monsoon, or Bobby the Brain Heenan and Vince McMahon early days.
Yeah.
I like a good guy, bad guy. Just like
I,
wrestling, there's a heel and there's a face. I think it needs to be same exact for your announcers. You need a heel and a face. Lately, I think it's a face and a face.
well, I know Michael Cole and Pat McAfee were pretty much the face and face. I
Yeah,
think
but
Wade. I think Wade Barrett's trying to play that heel role, but I don't think he's that good at it.
I like Wade Barrett. Don't get me wrong. I think I
Hmm.
enjoy watching this new guy. I think maybe another two weeks until I can really.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm waiting for the pencil flip. I'm waiting for the
Right.
jump on the table. But Pat McAfee is on a whole new level. Let's
Just
just say
brings a
I miss
different
him.
energy.
And I like Michael Cole because he's very intelligent. The dude's
Oh yeah.
extremely intelligent, knowledge wrestling. He's been doing it since day one. Since he like snuck in there, Jesus.
Right.
So this new one, I'm going to give him a chance. I'm not going to down him. I'm not going to
No.
dog him or anything. I'm just going to give it a chance and see what pans out. But I miss Michael Cole and
Oh yeah.
Pat McAfee. I won't lie.
The new guy, he kind of reminded me of. Well, I guess it makes sense, but a sports announcer. He sounded like a
He's from
sports announcer.
NFL.
Yeah. So I mean, I guess it makes sense. He knew his homework. I mean, he was spitting out random facts and all kinds of other stuff. So I want to say I did not like him, but I felt like he was just felt like it could
I
have
think.
been better. It wasn't bad, but it could have been better. And I think that'll come with more experience and time. So I think
What
he's
about
got some
Samantha
potential.
Irvin as an announcer?
Oh,
You think she could do it?
maybe. I don't know. It's a good question. I mean, she's got the voice for it, obviously, but does she have like the
She has
experience
everything
of
for
color
it. She has
commentating,
everything. Everything.
everything?
Ricochet, I'm coming for your wife or fiance.
Freaking,
Ricochet,
you
Rico
gonna be
check.
scared. He gonna be scared when he
Man,
shows
I
up at the
slap the shit
door.
out of him. All I'm gonna say is I'm from Massachusetts, just like you, Samantha. Actually, two towns over. And then we get talking about food and Massachusetts, Boston stuff, and she's like, "Putty in my hand." That's if I can get close to her. I mean, I did get a restraining order a couple weeks ago in the mail, so.
You might end up in jail.
So moving along, let's go to the
Yeah,
Rhea Ripley coming out. I love that stomp she does.
I
Freaking
know,
love
right?
Rhea. Like seriously, love Rhea.
Man, she might be like she could be the most over person on Raw. Like even she may be more popular than Jey Uso. Jey Uso, I don't know. There's some tough guys out there. CM Punk,
I
Uso,
think Rhea
Drew,
might
but
be
Rhea's up
so
there
many.
though for
Yeah, and
females.
it's not just females, like males. Like I just
Yeah.
not just because she's beautiful. We all know I think she's beautiful, but
Hmm.
she is a good fighter. She is
Yeah.
great on the mic. I love hearing her. But her and Rhea Ripley and Priest, I think they might fizzle apart. So within a year.
I think it will at some point. I don't think they'll turn on each other or anything. I think they
No, I think
just kind of go their separate ways.
yes, exactly. She needs.
Yeah.
I want to see Rhea Ripley solo. She was in
Mhm.
NXT, I believe, and she was a little bit in
Yeah.
WWE. But I mean, everyone probably remembers her as Bloodline. So I think it's time to spread her wings and see what she could do.
I
Um,
agree.
but Dom Dom comes out and live. You know, they boo that guy so much, but sometimes I want to hear what he has to say. I don't know about you, but I get a little aggravated. And I'm like, I kind of want to hear what he has to say. And then he breaks into Spanish, and I don't know a lick of Spanish.
Mm-mm. No, I agree. Like let's let the man talk once. Maybe it kind of works in his favor. Maybe he can't cut a promo, and him using the crowd booing him is just a way of him not having to say anything. I
Uh,
would hope by now he could
they
cut a
boo
decent
that poor
promo, but
guy. They boo that guy so bad.
no, it's hilarious
Oh,
how loud that is.
I sometimes I feel bad, man. I'm like, let the guy talk, man. I've
Right?
never heard someone even Solo can get over the crowd and they'll shut down. They will not stop booing as long as he's talking.
I know. Non-stop booze. I still think him and Logan Paul need to be a tag team. You imagine the booze they could get?
Oh, I've
They're
been
like,
loving some of his stuff. I love watching
mm-hmm.
him. So after following a match in Basher Berlin, and CM Punk gets his bracelet back, and Monday night comes and he comes out and says, it's time to move on. He wants Gunther.
I know, right?
He wants to go after the belt. I want to see that.
That'd be a good
I
match.
want to see more interaction with CM Punk without having to go back and watch old videos or old
Yeah.
PLEs. And I like to see what I'm living in it now. So I want to see him now.
Well, you're gonna see more in him and Drew McIntyre. That's for sure.
I'm getting over it, dude. I'm so
Really, I'm not
over it.
over it. I think
Yeah.
it restarted it, man. I almost feel like the whole thing was like refreshed when he came out and beat the shit out of him again and broke his. It's all about the bracelet at the end of the day. We need
What
to
bracelet?
spice that up. The Punk's bracelet.
It's gone.
I know, yeah, it's gone now. He shattered that thing and then shoved it in Punk's mouth. Made
I
him
think
eat
he
it.
ate it. Yeah, he made him
Yeah,
eat it.
eat it. So now I'm for it. I
Eat
think
it.
it
Eat
needs
it.
to end soon. The next PLE it should end. It's 1v1 right now, so we
They
get
did a
one more
strap match. What's
match.
it gonna be? I quit match?
Nah, it's gonna be.
Ooh.
It has to be Hell in a Cell, in my opinion.
If
It
it's
would
an
be
I quit
perfect.
match,
I
there's
quit
no
would be
way.
good. I
There's no way
quit
because
inside a cell.
I think if it's an I quit match, Drew's gone because CM Punk just got here. There's no way Vince McMahon. I mean, no way Triple H and them paying him so much money he would leave this
Yeah,
early.
no, that makes
You know,
sense. Well, I mean, they wouldn't
but
actually quit and leave WWE. They just quit the match. You talking about I quit like wrestling match?
yeah, you don't remember that? What was they called? I quit.
A
I
career
fight.
match?
Yes, a career match. That's what I
Oh,
was thinking about. I'm
I
sorry.
don't think they'll do that.
I
But
would like to see that. You wouldn't?
oh yeah, I would too. But neither one of those guys are going anywhere. I mean, they're two of the most popular guys on the roster.
I'm over Drew.
I'm
Drew,
not.
I'm
I'm still
over
digging
Drew.
it.
I'm tired of Drew. I used to like him when he first came out. I go, this guy's freaking awesome. Sword, he's a big mother SO. He's
He
a,
doesn't
a
even
big
carry a sword
SOB.
anymore. He
No,
doesn't even carry the
no,
sword.
no. It's all about CM Punk, CM Punk, CM Punk, CM Punk, CM Punk. Move
Hey,
on, dude.
hey, it's
It's
gonna
like
be bad
it's like a
blood.
bad breakup. It's a bad breakup. One person's trying to move on, and the other person is just hanging on, boiling rabbits in their stew, fucking doing drive-bys at the house, checking the mailbox, and stalking them. Dude, it's
Hey, I'm just
over.
saying, when Drew won the first time, CM Punk started it back up by attacking him because of a 25-cent bracelet. So I mean, we can't be
Okay,
mad at
so it's
one
one
here
on
and then at
one.
the
It's
other.
over. I'm not
It's not
mad. It's
over.
over.
We gotta break the
I'm
tie now.
over.
We
No,
gotta
the
break the
breakup's
tie.
over.
No, it's
Over.
not
The
over. We
brace.
get one
I
more.
think it has to be over because the bracelet's broke. The bracelet's broke. It's in
We get
Colorado. I
one
think
more.
Monday night was Colorado, and
Some
summon
trash somewhere.
CM Punk's digestive system. I'm
I'm
done.
digging
I'm
it.
done.
I'm
I'm
gonna have
done
to
with Drew.
disagree
I'm
with you.
done with
I'm
Drew.
disagreeing with you.
That's
Your
what makes
referee
us
opinion
referees.
sucks. Your opinion sucks.
Well, you know what?
Lucky I ain't got my whistle
You
in
got
here.
skinny legs.
I do have skinny legs. I gotta do some calf workouts.
um,
All right. Well, how about this? If you're tired of Drew, let's move into this because I am freaking tired of Sami Zayn and Gunther wrestling. Didn't they just wrestle like a month ago, like
100%.
times?
As soon as I heard his song when Gunther was talking, I heard, the crazy your brother's song. I was
I
like,
know.
my eyes rolled up, and I was like, nobody's out here that can bitch you, but I'm over this. So
Yeah,
what,
I'm over
Sammy? You beat
Sami and
him,
Gunther.
and like Gunther said, bitch, that was then. That was the
This is now.
Intercontinental. This is the new level. You're not even in my level.
I mean, to be fair, it was only a month ago, or was it? Was it what SummerSlam, right?
Past is past, bro. Past is past.
That past is the past, but still, yeah. No,
Um,
I agree with you. I'm over it. No one wants to see Sammy versus Gunther.
I don't. I do not. I will say
I
this
don't know.
right now. I will
But we
throw
know
the
who's gonna
flag.
win. Gunther
I
ain't
want to
losing to Sami
challenge.
Zayn.
Sami Zayn ever get a belt? Heavyweight belt? Or
Nah, he's never been a world champion or
world
WWE
champ?
champion. No, I don't think he'll get one. There's just too many bigger and better stars than him. He's a good mid card guy.
He's a mid card guy. He's a tag
Yeah.
team. He's a mid card. He's a story guy. That's what
Yep.
his wrestling. He's not a carrying a company with my friggin' skinny arms and legs and my red beard.
My fucking dad bod.
Gunther is. I was enjoying seeing a Gunther and CM Punk. I was liking that.
That would be. I think that's still down the road somewhere
Two
potentially.
guys that never fought before each other. You
Mhm.
know, one's a legend, one's becoming a legend. So
Maybe we get that at like Survivor Series or something. I guess I think that's coming. That makes sense from like a money standpoint. That'll sell some tickets. Gunther and CM Punk.
I like
I'm
that.
digging that. I do too. So, what do you think could make this Sammy versus Gunther match any better? Is there anything we could do to it? Maybe a stipulation match or something like that?
100% stipulation. Let's put career match on the line for Sami Zayn.
Career match?
Love it.
All right.
Love it.
I dig it. No more
If I can
Sami
have
Zayn.
if I can pick one career match this year and have one career match, it'd be these two possible matchup is Gunther destroying Sammy moving to AEW, TNA, maybe Canadian wrestling, whatever.
Canadian wrestling. I
I'm
heard
down
it's
for
lovely
it.
this time of year.
I'm down for it. I was a Sami Zayn fan. I'm a flip-flop. Call me what you want. I don't give a rat's ass. I'm overseeing Sami Zayn. He was huge when I kind of got back into it with the bloodline
Yeah.
and being their little shadow. And, you know, he's like that puppy you keep kicking and it comes back to you. You know? Puppy, it's time to grow up.
It
Be
doesn't
a
go
man,
away.
move on. Either Kevin
move
Owens and
on.
him team up again, because I really like KO and him as a team. I do.
They
They
were
got
a
a
good
brother.
team.
I
Yeah.
love brotherhoods. They started from the first day in the career together and, you know, leading up. I like that.
I agree with you.
I'm cool with that. Them two as a tag team, 100%. Solo, not a fan of Sammy. I'm tired of seeing this, you know, stroke faces and his leg sweaty. You guys should go teach gym class in middle school.
He does look like a gym teacher.
That's what. Isn't that what your job is?
Pretty much. Gym teacher these days. In my referee shirt.
Hell yeah. I mean, well, are you happy with this feud? Because I went on a spiel and I interrupted you, and because my passion for Sammy right now is like, go away.
I was in the same boat as you. I was like, really? Out of all people in the locker room, we had to pick Sami Zayn. We couldn't give maybe Jey Uso another shot or somebody new. I don't know. Fucking send out Ludwig Kaiser to fight Gunther. I don't give a shit. But not Sammy. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, let's move it around because you can get me going. What do you want to talk about? That kind of wrap it up. We could do our, other stuff that we heard in the media and other things. Because,
Yeah.
I mean, that was the only thing that really. The triple threat match was pretty good.
Which one? I knew
the triple threat with Bronson.
Oh yeah, Braun Strowman.
Yeah, Braun Strowman.
Bronson wasn't there. Ilya Dragunov won the other one as well, so they're gonna have that fatal four-way next week.
Can't wait to see that. I like that. I think every belt should be. Every challenger that wants to challenge someone with a belt, get in line. Let's have a match. Let's have a fatal four. Let's have a triple threat. Fuck, dude. Let's do a Royal Rumble. Well, they do that everywhere, so that was dumb for me to say. So I'm gonna shut up and just move on because that's dumb. I mean, that's what Royal Rumble is. You get to challenge any belt you want, technically.
Yeah, pretty much.
But a 20-minute battle royale would it be so bad for?
Oh yeah, 10-man battle royale for a number one contender, something like that. I could do that.
I like that. So what's some of you're the big social media rumors and such. What?
All right. Well, I got something that you may like. So Karrion Kross, it's not really a rumor or anything, but he went out there saying pretty much he thinks on Twitter WWE should bring back an Extreme Championship belt.
Oh, like a hardcore match?
Yeah. Whether it be hardcore,
hands down, agree. Sorry.
Yeah, he actually.
I'm very passionate today.
No, Karrion Kross actually pitched an idea for an Extreme Wrestling Championship title and have a tournament and everything. He just threw it on.
100%.
Yeah, he just threw it on 100%. Twitter, so nothing groundbreaking.
No, they already have that stupid Fastlane fucking match. I know time has changed, and we as a
no, this wouldn't be on Twitter. He just announced it on Twitter.
Now it's on Twitter. I'm just saying that Fastlane match. I have not watched one episode of that Fastlane match.
No,
only because I think it's stupid. You know, to me, I like sitting down, getting ready, and watch the match.
Well, I don't mind it. It gets other guys a chance to at least get some type of wrestling time, even though I can't imagine it's getting a bunch. I think that I would assume like 50,000 viewers maybe on Twitter. I
Oh
don't
yeah,
know.
that's not even enough to pay the wrestler. Um, yeah, the Fastlane match, it's not even enough to pay the wrestler that are in it. So let's scratch that. Let's cause that.
Well, see, I
Chalk
don't
it up
mind
as
it
a loss.
just because they already have dark matches anyways before a show. So now I just
Yeah,
think
yeah, yeah,
it's a
yeah.
way of putting those dark matches out there without getting them any TV time and throw some fake ass belt on them.
It's been
But
a while since we had a crazy belt. I think like a
we
24/7
need a
belt.
hardcore belt.
Oh, I
We
love the
need something
hardcore
like
belt.
that. It would make maybe
Hardcore
on
belt.
Netflix. Maybe on
Maybe,
Netflix.
maybe they're saving it for that. Let's hope.
Let's
I'm down.
see.
I'm 100% down for. I love the belts.
Yep.
You know.
All right. So we will move on to this, what I thought was kind of funny. Uh, JD and Finn hasn't defended the title since they won, and I think a lot of fans are talking about that on the Twitters. And
Really?
Finn Balor actually responded to a fan. It was like work smarter, not harder, about not having to defend the title. But
That's
how do
my
you feel about
fave.
that? How do you feel about that? I
That's
mean,
what I
we
said.
win the belts. They don't even defend them.
I mean, how many times did Roman defend it?
Yeah, that's true. I mean,
But let me say, Finn and JD are not on Roman level.
no.
Before you roll your eyes at me, Finn and JD are definitely not on Roman's level.
Are they
But
even a
I'm
real
just
tag
saying,
team compared to like actual tag teams? Are they just? I don't know. I feel like
I I called this. I said they're going to be tag team
yeah,
champs
you
like
did call it.
3 months ago. So before it happened, and I said I kind of like them. I think they're good as tag team.
Hmm.
Um, just the way their chemistry is, and JD stepped it up in my book. In the
Well, he's
last
gotten
month,
better.
I think JD has stepped up. When he fought Damian Priest 1-on-1,
Banger,
banger of a match, banger.
banger of a
Probably
match.
it embedded in my head right now that match because I thought it was. I'm like, damn, JD can move. JD's giving it all
Yeah.
he's got. Like it's fourth quarter, he's ready to show what he has. Um,
Hmm.
so I was talking to someone today. I like the belts moving. They should be moving all the time.
Hmm.
Every other pay per view or every other PLE, there's a new title change because it makes it interesting. Keeping the belt for so long, like the Intercontinental having it for 665 days or whatever he had, and Roman Reigns, it's boring,
It gets stale after a
boring,
while.
boring. Because then it
Yeah.
becomes predictable. There's no way he's losing it. There's no way. I mean,
No, I
got to finish
agree.
the story, did, but took him 2 years.
See, I didn't. I don't necessarily. I didn't mind Roman and Gunther having the belts for as long as they did because it hasn't been happening in like 30 years.
Yeah.
I don't mind if they hold it even for a year. I think a year needs to be that top mark because there's going to be times when we have a dominant wrestler that comes around, like Gunther. I think he should hold the title for at least another probably year because realistically, who the hell's going to beat Gunther? Maybe a Roman, um,
Uh,
maybe a Cody
or
could beat Gunther. So
or
I mean,
RKO.
yeah, Randy. No, yeah, I put Randy up there too, but like legitimately, no one's going to beat
But
that dude. So I wouldn't expect him to lose for like a year at least. Same thing with Cody. Who's going to beat
well,
Cody?
do you
The
think
same handful of people.
it's over for poor Randy Orton? He hasn't got a belt.
Probably hasn't got a win in forever.
I know, man. He's just
But it's Randy Orton at this point. I mean, dude doesn't need. I mean, it'd be nice if he did, but he doesn't need a belt.
so. With that being said, Randy ever winning a belt or not? Yeah. So with Randy Orton, is he ever going to win another PLE? But real quick, at the end of their match, the respect when they shook each other's hands, two kind
Yeah,
of one heel right now, kind of I guess, and the other one heel, back heel, whatever. Randy Orton or RKO anybody any moment. But will with Randy Orton shaking hands, what do you think of that? You think that was really good sportsmanship shown?
yeah. I think it's nice in certain times. I think if they did it after every match, it'd get watered down and wouldn't mean anything. But with Randy and Gunther doing that, just showing respect for each other. Hey, big ass dudes, we just beat the hell out of each other, but I got the better of you.
And that match went for a minute. You know,
Yeah, I think it was. I was reading. I think it was the longest match on the card.
that was a good.
So
It was a good
yeah,
time.
so I like it. It's just a mutual respect.
And you know, I'm a big fan of Randy Orton. You know,
Oh
I
yeah,
do love Randy Orton a lot. I know
I think
we're not square anymore. We're circle, so we lost a
I
little bit.
know, right?
But Randy
I,
Orton, I'm a big fan
I
of
want to
Randy Orton.
heal Randy Orton. I think we've seen enough of this nice guy Randy Orton. I want him to see him
Heel,
come
nice
out and
guy.
kick Cody Rhodes right in the nuts
I'm
and
cool for
walk
that.
away.
I am cool for that.
I want him
I'm
going
down.
straight heel.
I'm down for that
Hmm.
because I like him. I like watching him. I
Randy's
like
one of the best heels in the business ever. He's probably top five heel from some of the stuff he's
really.
done. In my opinion, I
We
think
are
he's
going
a
to be
top
start working
five
on
heel.
our goat top thing soon,
Hmm.
so we have to make that one of our conversations.
Yep,
All right,
Randy's
what else we
very.
got? What else you got me
Yeah,
for
yeah.
me tonight?
So this one's kind of interesting. I just found out before the show, Randy Orton is getting, or not Randy Orton, Cody is getting sued over this American Nightmare usage. So there's a band out
Really?
there called American Nightmare. I guess they had some type of mutual agreement in the beginning, but now Cody's probably making all this money off of the American
Who
Nightmare
sings
name.
American Nightmare song?
It's fuck, I don't even know. Oh,
I was
it's not
thinking of
even. It's
Randy
called.
Orton song.
It's Down Straight. That's the band that plays Kingdom. That's his song, but not necessarily the song, but just the name
Yeah,
American
the name. I
Nightmare.
mean, come on
Yeah.
now.
So I mean,
But you never know. I mean,
hey, let me ask you
WWE.
this then, though: if you invented American Nightmare first, would you want your dues?
Oh hell
And
yeah!
when someone else is using it, so I mean, are you mad at the guy for suing him? I don't know.
No, I'm saying it. I've said this could happen where like WWF was sued by the World Wild,
Yeah,
the animal,
wildlife. Yeah, the animal
the
peeps.
World Wildlife Foundation, and they
Yeah.
win, and WWF had to change their name. And I
Hmm.
had trouble still to this day. They still calling it WWF because I was
I know,
so
right?
branded in my head from a young age till WWF till they had to change it, but WWF. So this could happen. What will he be the American
Honestly, I think at this
Dream?
point, nah, I think WWE is gonna pay this dude a hefty amount on Cody's behalf
Who? Yeah,
because
but does WWE own the rights to American Nightmare?
no, but I
I
think
thought
they're gonna.
Cody does.
He does, but I'm just assuming that WWE will probably pay what the settlement because WWE is still getting a cut of the American Nightmare money as well because they're the one distributing it and selling it and
Yeah.
all this other stuff. So I think they settle on behalf of Cody and they give
No,
him a large check and they go around and be quiet. I think that's what's gonna
I
happen.
like that, but I think I'm gonna
Mhm.
actually after we're done filming, I'm gonna look up American Nightmare music.
Yeah, and see what they got. I didn't hear
Yeah, and see
them
what they
till
got.
like
But
an
maybe
hour
that's
ago.
what they want. You know, they're like sitting around the band one day and be like, dude, let's just get in the media and talk about American Nightmare screwing us over, and boom, everyone's gonna Google their band, and I mean, genius.
It is actually
Brandon, it's all
genius.
about
Yep.
Brandon. Trust me.
See,
I own the
I
rights to Boston Mike.
mhm.
And
I think
if you don't know this, but I own the rights now to D-Way. I patented today. So I do
I
own the
did.
rights.
He does
I
own
didn't mean
them.
patent, I copyright D-Way. So I own D-Ray. So I'm just
Hey,
Boston Mike's a genius,
I
bro.
bet you what they did in the beginning when Cody got released from WWE the first time, I bet they didn't expect him to blow up the way he did. They're like, sure, use American Nightmare, we don't care. And then he
Yeah, keep
fucking
it.
blew up through the stratosphere, and now they want their cut.
Yeah, but
So
they got him back. So it's like, I mean, there's only a few AEW figures of Cody Rhodes, like 5 or 6, and now they're just bam bam of Cody Rhodes on the
yeah,
there's a new wave of figures coming out. And
hmm
it's Cody Rhodes with Plastic
that
Mac. Yeah,
yeah, the
the
skull
face
thing.
protector when he's Pretty Boy Cody. I liked it as
Oh
Pretty Boy
yeah,
Cody.
yeah, he was funny. I did like him too.
Dashing Cody, wasn't it?
Yeah, dashing Cody Rhodes.
Dashing Cody
So
Rhodes. I like
dumb.
that. I like that. I did. Um, so yeah, let's see what it pans out. I like to keep an eye on this story if you don't mind. We go
Yeah,
to
yeah. We'll see
social
what
media, and
happens.
I like to keep an eye on that story because obviously you're right. He's going to keep it. There's no way a shitty band, house
Yeah.
band, probably is going to keep it
I said I
over
think they'll settle. They'll
American
settle
Icon
with
right now.
somebody,
I like that
right?
American Icon.
American. Maybe he
All right,
changes to
what
the
else?
American Icon.
Anything else you got for us on
Uh,
the old?
I think we just got
Chopping
trivia
block?
time.
Ooh, trivia time.
Yeah, you want
Let's
to hit up
get
some trivia
trivia.
time?
Trivia. Let's get trivia. All right.
All right. You ready for
Let's
some
get
trivia
this.
time?
I love trivia time. I don't think our fans like it, but I do enjoy
Yeah,
trivia time.
fans can kick rocks.
Maybe
Anyways,
once a month we'll do a trivia Jeopardy thing. I don't know. We'll get something in
yeah,
the works.
we'll get something going. All right, so here you go. Which superstar was the first to hold the Divas Championship in 2008?
Ooh.
I have multiple choice too if you'd like it.
Diva, 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 diva.
This is back when they had the Diva
I
Championship.
know.
I don't
I
know if you
know.
remember that one.
Oh
Yep.
yeah, 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 yeah. Give me the rest of
Yep.
this. Let's go.
All right. So we got A. Maurice, B. Melina, C. Michelle McCool, or D. Mickey James.
How long are you gonna give me? So kind of narrow it down because I actually do remember that.
You want me to give you 50? I can give you 50-50 on this.
No, give me like.
I got a bonus follow-up question to it
All right, all
as
right, all right.
well.
I'm ready first. Give me the four girls one more time just so I can.
Yep. A is Maurice, B. Melina, C. Michelle McCool, or D. Mickey James.
Give me the 50-50.
All right, 50-50.
So that way I can at least
A.
try.
Maurice, C. Michelle McCool.
A. Or your first.
Good. A. Maurice, you locking that
Yeah.
in?
Yeah, locking it in.
That is incorrect. It is Michelle McCool.
Ah.
But for the bonus point, who is Michelle McCool currently married to? You know who it is.
Randy Orton?
No. He's a legend. We'll just say that.
Cena?
Well, Randy Orton is a legend. No, not Cena. It is The Undertaker. She's married to The
Oh
Undertaker.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah.
And they got married like late after career, like his career, like
Yeah, like 2000. I think I don't know when actually, but yeah, it was later because
all
I know
right,
he
all
was
right,
married a few times. All
all
right,
right.
what you got?
You ready? Because it's funny
Yep.
you picked a female question and I did too, actually.
Oh man.
Are you ready?
Yep.
Which female wrestler won the breakthrough CBS Breakthrough Wrestler of the Year in 2019? Becky Lynch. I'll give you choices. Becky Lynch, Rhea Ripley, Liv Morgan, Alexis Bliss. Alexis. Oh my God, I can't say it.
Alexa
Alexa
Bliss.
Bliss. Repeat question. Which female wrestler won the CBS Breakthrough Wrestler of the Year award in 2019?
I'm gonna go with Rhea Ripley.
You locking it in?
I'm gonna
Remember,
lock that
Emily's.
in. Yeah, I'm locking that in.
You
Rhea
didn't hear
Ripley.
Emily walk by and say the name. She said Becky Lynch because she was reading over my shoulder.
It was Becky Lynch?
No, you were right. It is Rhea Ripley.
Okay. I was about to say.
Rhea Ripley.
Oh, Rhea.
Yep.
I'll take it.
Damn, you got a point on me.
Finally.
Catching up. So let's gonna wrap it up. Let's give our final thoughts or upcoming event you want to talk about or final
We talk
thoughts.
about anything. How about this? Do you feel? I feel like after WrestleMania, and I still I feel. Do you feel like wrestling's kind of hitting a lull right now? I,
I was feeling that not too
I
long
feel like it's
ago,
losing a little steam.
but I feel like it's picking up again with the last few Raws have been. I think Raw has been good and better.
Mm-hmm.
And SmackDown has not impressed me. Even the night
Yeah.
before Bash in Berlin. Bash in Berlin kind of, for me, kind of was good.
Mm-hmm.
Being after SummerSlam, being getting into football season where, a lot of fans of wrestling will go to football and watch football, like somebody tomorrow night watching football over wrestling.
Yeah. Yep. No,
But I understand those Packers need their fan base. They don't have many.
All the cheese I can get.
All the cheese you can get. So yeah, that was a good question. I like that.
I feel like it just kind of hit a little. I guess we kind of hit a plateau, and I'm waiting for it to go back up again. I just don't want it to fall back down.
I don't think it's gonna. I think it's gonna within the next month or so, or maybe more, maybe next 3 months, it's gonna pick up only because a lot of people it's getting colder. You're home more. You're
Yeah,
not out on the lake. You're not out in the ocean. You're not out swimming. You're not out barbecuing because it's colder now. So more
I
people
see
are gonna
that.
stay home and watch some good old wrestling. Not everybody like me, and sometimes you will stop everything and watch Monday night and Friday night wrestling.
Nah, not everybody are lame
Certainly,
like
family
us.
members of mine will definitely contest to that. I'm sick and tired of watching wrestling. So I don't know who would
Never
say
be
that.
sick and tired.
Never be sick and tired of wrestling.
Rhymes with schmemily.
Boring.
There it is.
Means
Boring.
boring.
Love my wrestling. I got no final thoughts for you. I mean, I should have come up with a good final thought or something that we could discuss. But how about this? We've been saying it. When are we going to do our GOAT of wrestling? I really think we should get some more people on. So, people, if you want to be on the wrestling channel, hit us up. We'll throw you on. We don't mind. You ever want to talk wrestling with us?
We'll find another circular spot on the screen for you.
Well, I think we could fit 10, so I might have to go to squares. Or small circles.
Yeah, small circles.
Do one big one for our main referee we talked about, like 6 different smaller ones.
Not like that. We could do that.
Oh, we got to work on that. But with that said, it's going to wrap it up. And if you like what we talk about, if you want to talk to us, just hit that notification, hit that subscribe, hit those whatever you got to hit. And help us out.
something.
We're 15 away from 100, dude. I was promised
15
a plaque
away.
if we hit 100 subs. If we hit 100
15
subs,
away.
we get a plaque.
Countdown to
so
100.
Countdown begins. We're 15 away. I don't know what else we got to do. We want to get up there, guys. We want to be in at least 100, 102.
For 102
What all we can
range.
do with your help.
I feel like we
Help
may
a
need to
brother
live
out.
stream some more.
Yeah.
I think that would.
All right, so
really
that wraps it up for Boston Mike. I'm gonna go eat a bologna and cheese sandwich.
Oh, I love bologna.
Take care.
Peace.